Hey, what's up, everyone? We're playing some more Bee Swarm Simulator on Roblox. We're live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Oh, damn it. If you guys are watching this as a recording on my gaming channel, if you guys like the content, please hit that like button. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps. Let's see. What should we use here? Let's do this one. And also, I had stickers. Okay, that's not going to expire for a little while. But yeah, so that's kind of just the gist of the game. I mean, that's the basic gist is, yeah, you just collect pollen, convert it to honey. I like it because it's like more mindless, so it's like, I don't know, I could play it without investing too much attention or energy. Oh, is this done? Yeah, it is done. Nice, okay. You miss playing games? You don't have a laptop anymore? Oh, yeah, that really sucks. Do you plan on getting a laptop anytime soon? And what games did you used to play? Maybe after you get married. Yeah, that's fair. Fair enough. And also, if you don't mind me asking, when do you guys plan on... I guess you don't have to necessarily tell me the date, but do you guys like have a wedding date planned already, or is that kind of still something that's you're playing it by ear? And you love Stardew, Minecraft, and Sims 4. Yeah, those are all really great. Well, I've played Stardew and Minecraft. Those were great games. Sims 4, I've never played. I've watched clips. I'm not a huge fan of Sims 4. I just don't really like the mechanics of the game. But I'm mostly used to Sims 1. That's kind of why I like the OG Sims. That would be fun to play on stream, actually. So, married next April, and your wedding is April of 2028. Okay, I gotcha. Hell yeah. Nice. Good stuff. Man, I couldn't imagine being married. That's just such a huge commitment. Wait, why are the... Oh, there we go. That was lagging. Yeah, it's just such a huge commitment. And I don't know why things are so laggy. You wish it was now. You literally can't wait. I'm sorry to hear that. Is there a specific reason why you guys are waiting? Like finances, or just have a lot of stuff going on? Because yeah, if you wish it was now, it's, you know, that's quite a long time. Money. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I figured money was at least part of it, but that's right. Yeah, the visa. Well, I'm sure the time will go by fast. You know, so. But yeah, it just sucks. It sucks to wait, you know what I mean? Oh, hey, well, Philip. How's it going? And thank you for the TikTok gift. I really appreciate that, Philip. Thank you for that. If you weren't here on stream, you would sit in silence until it's time for bed. Oh, wow, that doesn't sound very fun. Because your fiance goes to bed around 3 p.m. your time. Oh, wow, damn. Yeah, so that doesn't really leave you too much else to do for the rest of the day. Well, it's a pleasure having you. I really enjoy having you in my streams, Caitlin. You don't really have any friends anymore? Yeah. Same. I can relate to that 100%. I can definitely relate to that. Yeah, I don't have friends either. Well, I have this friend, but like this isn't like a friend I'm consistent with. Like this friend that I'm going to be meeting next Monday. Wait, come on, why is this not working? You know, is like hot and cold. Okay, how am I messing this up? trying to place these sprinklers next to each other. You have to like jump. Oh, there it goes. Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so it's like this friend is kind of been hot and cold over the past like quite a long time. So you also have beef with your mom. You're not allowed to see your little brother and sister, and your other younger brother is at college for another week. Oh, yeah, damn that. Yeah, that really sucks. So in addition to not really having any friends, it sounds like there's not too much family you can communicate with or spend time with. I'm sorry to hear that. It's tough, because as humans, like we're social creatures, that's just part of, well, I think there's a lot of animals that are social creatures, so it's when we don't have that social interaction and people in our lives or people to interact with, it's tough. For me though, I'm used to being lonely because I grew up as a loner and just played a lot of games. We moved around a lot when I was a child, so I never really developed like any like childhood friends. So I'm used to being alone, so I don't particularly mind it. If anything, it's kind of nice, but at the same time, there are times where it's like, I wish I had someone to hang out with or talk to. I do miss like having casual relationships, like just like having someone to like connect with on a deeper level and text message, like talk throughout the day. That's always fun, so, but again, like I don't like desperately miss it, it's just like, it'd be nice, but it's whatever. So it'll be nice to see this friend, and it's all right. It makes you really makes you really ready to move away. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Oh, I need to add this earth boost. Whoops, I forgot about doing that. You only have one friend from high school, but she lives 90 minutes away and has college friends. That makes that tough. That's for damn sure. Damn, an hour and a half away. Oh, hold on a second. What's up?
Can I borrow your screwdriver and
Oh, cool. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Nice. All right.
Yeah. Cost me $5 or a little bit of whatever to make the stupid key.
I
Get another
gotcha.
one, but so there's yours, and then I'll give this to Danny.
Okay, awesome.
And then I'll give you this right back after I'm done.
Sure, sounds good.
My toolbox is in my car.
Yeah, sounds good. And then also,
What do you want me to do with the old one?
just put it in the closet.
Okay.
Somewhere on the floor. I think there's also a one in there. And then also just a reminder, on Wednesday, whatever the 20th is, or the 21st, when they do that walkthrough, just make sure the doors are locked.
Oh, are they doing a walkthrough?
Yeah, they're doing another walkthrough.
I won't
Oh, okay, gotcha, okay. I thought you were gonna plan, okay. And I'll talk to Danny too. I just don't want them to like do the visit and then like try to get in.
Yeah.
So, cool, okay, yeah, hell yeah. But when you're finished, just
Yeah, I'll give you this one.
cool, sounds good, yeah. But I think that'll be nice to have, Yeah, it sounds like, they're just gonna be like that. That makes sense. Ooh, it's warm. I didn't realize how warm it is in here. Okay, sorry about that. One of my housemate reveal. Yeah, when he drops the or gives me the screwdriver back, I'll see if he wants to pop on stream. He was putting a lock in his door. Speaking of which, where are those other keys? I need to find those. He was putting a lock on his door because one of our housemates like has this like sleep walking / seizure thing where he's just like totally like disoriented and like out of it, and it is just like I don't know, like it's just crazy. So he'll like walk in our rooms and like yell at us and get really agitated. So he was, fortunately I have a lock on my door, and so Austin, the housemate, he just got a lock for his door, so that way it's like when that happens we can kind of just lock our door, and because it seems like there's no way to snap him out of it, unfortunately. So it's not like Oh, hey, hey, what's up, Basic? Basic says, huh? What did I come in on? Just talking about a housemate. But there's like no way to like snap him out and be like, hey, like, wake up, or hey, try to orient him to reality. And it seems like the more you interact with him, the more agitated he gets. So sometimes it's best to just kind of let him wander around and do his thing. So that's why kind of has having the locks on the door is nice, because you just lock the door, just let him do his thing. But yeah, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, it really sucks because it's like get woken up at 2 or 3 in the morning and then having to deal with that. He's like banging and slamming on stuff. So yeah, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, fuck, bro. Like, I'm already having a hard time with sleep in the first place, and it's just like compounds it. Normally, like, it doesn't happen too often, but there has been 2 incidences in like the past like month and a half, 2 months. So I think he's been under a lot of stress. I think stress tends to trigger it. And the thing too that it has actually, well, actually there's been 3 incidences. He did it once in the morning, like earlier this week, but he stayed to his room and was just like moaning and like banging on stuff. So thankfully he didn't really come out of his room other to go to the bathroom. But yeah, it just sucks to see him like that. But yeah, at the same time, again, it's just like frustrating. It's like, bro, I really want to sleep. Oh, hey, what's up, Zoom? It's good to see you. How are you doing today? And ladies, one at a time. I'm not a lady, though. Oh, you're good and bad? Oh. Well, hopefully not too bad, and hopefully mostly good. Oh, I need to email and text my recovery. I meet with someone tomorrow. Ooh, whoops, wrong thing. I meet with someone tomorrow at 8:30. And so I need to email him the Zoom links and text him a reminder. Zoom, you're good because you're always good, and you're bad because people keep asking if I'm dating this 19-year-old Asian. It's so annoying. Also, my girlfriend broke up with me yesterday. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. How are you handling the breakup? Okay, God, it's so slow. I just reminded I need to switch to my YouTube stream to OBS. Man, I'm really struggling to think now. This fasting thing is a bit challenging, but it's okay. It's still a good thing. Okay, message sent. Yes. Okay, there we go. You're chill about it. Okay, well, I'm glad that you're chill about it. How long were you guys together? All right, so if anyone's on YouTube, I'm gonna end the stream for a moment and restart on OBS. So I won't be streaming on Twitch anymore, just YouTube. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, close that. OBS. Also, I need to text him. Wait, you're not sure how long you guys were dating? Okay, why is YouTube chat not... Dude. I really do not like using OBS. Oh, that graphics card cannot come soon enough. Okay, where is... There he is. Shit, man. Okay, disconnect, yes. Connect. I heard a ding. Nos, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that. Oh, not yet, Caitlin. I will be. I'm almost have YouTube up again. But it sucks. Like I have to like re-log into. Wait, why? There's YouTube chat. Okay, I have to re-log into YouTube just to get the chat. Oh no. So it's just so much nicer using Streamlabs, but yeah, I can't do that because it lags so much right now. Okay, no, it's not made for kids. Create broadcast and start streaming. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. And then, there you go. Sign into chat. Oh, man. Such a pain in the ass. Oh my god. Okay, now I have to verify. Open the YouTube app on your Apple iPhone. Jeez Louise. And I can't see TikTok chat, guys, so I will be seeing that in just a moment, but this is taking up my screen. Oops. Come on. Dude, come on. Oh my gosh. Super frustrated, man. Okay, there we go. Now we got YouTube up. Okay, YouTube is up. Zoom, now you could talk to older ladies. Okay, fair enough. Oh, shoot. No, don't. Dude, why does everything want to just be so difficult? I don't understand. No! Oh my god, did it again! Stop doing that! I'm trying to resize the chat, and then I'm trying to move it up towards the top of the screen, but when I do that, it like resizes. Okay, there we go. My goodness, dude. So frustrating. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry about the delay there. Okay, there we go. Oh, my pollen's full. But yeah, just not a very poppin' stream today, which is fine, but yeah, it's interesting. Probably because it's Sunday, honestly. That would be my guess. Or maybe I've just fallen off. People don't like watching me anymore. Yes, you mean you're not complaining about the guys who thought I was dating the 19-year-old Asian. Well, it just sucked. Yeah, but it sucks, though, to, like, have misinformation spread about you. So, that's understandable. Decline of the century? Yeah, I know, Caitlin. A big L for me. But yeah, this game, again, this game is kind of nice. Just nice to just run around, collect pollen, and like it's easier for me to like chat with the chatters, viewers. Okay, here we go. Let's see if one of my viewers asked, "Can you do a reveal?" I know a reveal. Do you want to say hi to my chat?
A reveal? We don't have a camera to go over there.
Well, no, like no, just a reveal of you.
Oh, why?
Oh, they just want to say hi.
What are you playing?
Playing Roblox, Bee Swarm. I know it's like a kid's game, but it's still fun. So this is this is Austin. Caitlin,
what's up, everybody?
Caitlin says hi. But yeah, Austin's really awesome. He's a badass roommate. I'm really thankful to have him. But yeah, so he just put a lock on his door. I don't have a lot of viewers right now, but
At least you got some, though.
yeah. Caitlin says, Austin, do a flip.
Not happening.
Not able to do a flip.
I can flip you off, but I'm not doing no backflip in your room.
Yeah.
I don't even think I could.
Caitlin says lame.
Yeah, I'm a lame.
Yeah, Austin is lame. Well, thanks for saying hi, Austin.
What the hell's on me?
Oh, just this. It's my.
Oh. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Alright, buddy.
Thanks, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Austin's really awesome. He's a good housemate. Oh, Dot is here. Dot came back. Oh wait, why am I not? Wait, am I collecting? Yeah, I am collecting. Okay. Okay, and I do have all these down. Yeah. Yep, just for Dot. Some bee shawarma. I really hope that whatever housemate we get moved in, I hope the new housemate is not going to be... I hope they'll be a good housemate. I hope they're not going to be a bad housemate. But it's always a gamble, you know? Because the one that just vacated, he's not the only one that's been, like, really shitty. Is our recovery house male only? Yes, it is men only. Yeah, just men. And our house, like, there's some Oxford houses that allow you to have, you know, like, your partner stay overnight. And I think possibly some are also, like, have kids allowed. But in this house, there's no visitor. Well, we can have visitors, but they have to stay only in the common areas. You can't hang out in your room. And then also, no one can spend the night with you, like in bed, or just at all. Which is okay with me, because right now I don't have any partners or anyone anyways, but yeah, so other than that though, like, there's really, like, not very many rules, or it's, like, very laissez-faire where I live, which I really like. You know, we don't, like, enforce any curfews. Normally we don't have blackout, which means, so, like, Oxford houses have, like, a blackout of, like, 30 to 60 days, where if someone moves in, they can't stay the night out somewhere else for that time. And for here, typically we haven't had that, but this new house manager is, like, more old school and strict, so she wants us to do a blackout, but I don't know, don't really adhere to it too much. Because it's like, I don't know, the way I see it is like, we're not here to I'm not here to babysit anyone, you know, if... No, don't do that, Caitlin. No. But yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna babysit anyone, you know, like, if you wanna, you know, I don't know, you feel bad? Oh, don't feel bad, it's okay. But yeah, they're an adult, you know, it's like, I'll support them, like, if they are having a hard time and want someone to talk to, like, I'll listen to them. But yeah, you know, it's like up to the person, so it's like, if they want to go out and drink, you know, so be it, you know. I don't think a blackout or a curfew is going to really stop that. So, although here and in other Oxford houses too, at least the Oxford house I was in, there is a limit on how many nights you can stay out. So there is a 3-night limit. So within a week... Oh, hey, what's up, Slink? How's it going? Within a week, you can only stay 3 nights out. And then you have to stay home the rest of the time. But if you're, like, going on vacation or something, then that's, you know, waived. Like, so it's like, hey, I'm going to go to San Francisco for a week. You know, that's okay for me to go there for a week. You're okay, Slink? Okay, well, I'm glad that it's, you know, you're not bad. Yeah, it is helpful. It's like, so there's houses do different things. Different houses do, run things differently. Where oh, polar bear, there we go, nice. Some are more strict than others. So like I said, ours is more hands off, which I like. But yeah, I think some amount of structure is important, helpful for recovery, because through our active addiction, our lives are just, yes, there we go. Our lives are like a mess. Oh no, that's, damn it. Yes, our lives are like a huge mess and unmanageable, and disordered. So it's nice to have some structure, but again, I'm not going to babysit or parent anyone. So, let me also turn off the preview. There we go. I don't know if that'll help. I don't know if anyone's even watching on YouTube. I seem to get less viewers on YouTube when I'm doing OBS versus Streamlabs for some reason. Okay, I need blue flower field. Oh, hey, what's up, Brian? Brian, you joined? It's good to see you, Brian. Yeah, well, I don't think my username needs to be on screen. There's just not too many viewers or like anyone asking to play. But yeah, what's up, Brian? How are you doing? And Caitlin says, I never knew much about addiction before I watched the show Mom, which is still TV, so I know it's not accurate. What? So I assume that's a show about a person struggling with addiction, but what exactly is it about? Like, what's Mom? Oh, okay, I guess now I'll put my username. Hey, DJ, I'm in the middle of a game, so I'm not going to be able to add you, but wait, come on, show. There you go. My username is on screen. It's about Tree Fitty. DJ, I thought we've connected on Roblox before. Aren't we connected on Roblox? I thought we were. But either way, if not, my username is on screen. Shoot me a request, and then let me know in the chat once you have, and I'll accept it on my web browser. It's about an adult daughter and her mom who are recovering alcoholics and addicts. Oh, wow, okay, that sounds interesting. What is it on? And is it a Oh, it is a show, okay. Is it like, is there a lot of episodes? What's it on? And, hello, H. Hi, can I join you? Yeah, H, you can. My username is on screen. It's about Tree Fitty. If you shoot me a friend request, let me know in chat, and I'll accept it on my web browser. You watched it on Netflix? Okay. Handful of seasons. Wow, handful of seasons. Damn. Alright, DJ, let me accept Fortnite Master. But that's cool. I'm sure it's pretty accurate, but yeah, like you said, it's like probably not completely accurate. Like, and also everyone's experience with addiction is different. Everyone kind of experience, like, it just depends on, so many factors. H, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that. Oh, it's back again. Why is this back again? Invite viewers to follow you during this live. It disappeared and came back. Why did it come back? It's not like it's working anyways. I'm trying to invite people, but just not working. It's on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Apple TV. It's a sitcom, kind of. Okay, that's interesting, huh? Okay, H, you sent a friend request. Let me accept really quick. So is there like some humor in there? Well, I don't know if all sitcoms have humor, but I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Come on. Okay, I see your request. I will accept your request. Bada bing, bada boom. It is funny. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, it's good to add a little humor, Oh, wow. It's hot in here. Jeez. Ugh. But yeah, so H, I added you, or accepted. It does cover serious struggles and stuff like relapses and emotional struggles. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good show. But still comedic. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of it, though. But to be fair, I don't really watch a lot of shows or movies, so I wouldn't really know about it. I need to set an alarm too for my meeting tomorrow. I'm glad I remembered. Let's see here. Wake up at 7:40. Hey, what's up, Slink? How's it going? For you, it's a good intro into the recovery world and helped you learn more about. Yeah, that's cool. I think that's awesome to, have more exposure or have people, just like enlighten people on addiction and recovery. So that's really cool. Please watch Sweet Tooth. What's Sweet Tooth? And why is their tooth sweet? Like when you were first in my profile pic, I definitely looked at your... Or when you were first in your For You page, you definitely looked at my profile pic because of the show. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, I'm really glad that you checked it out, and I'm really glad to have you as a viewer. And the fan, I really enjoy talking with you or conversing with you. Slink, it's about an apocalypse world where animal humans live, and there is a bad. So it's a TV show, Slink. Caitlin, you don't think? You don't think you would have looked twice at a recovery account before that? Oh, okay. Well, again, I'm really glad. I'm glad that you piqued your curiosity, or just kind of lined up that you gave it a watch, or just checked it out. So yeah, like I said, it's nice to have you. So there's a bad disease that kills a bunch of regular humans, and it's a show. It's a very long show. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm probably, Slink, I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to watch that because I don't really watch TV shows, so I'm sorry to say, but yeah, probably not going to watch that. But I appreciate the suggestion, though. You're a very fearful person in real life, so it humanized addiction for you. I gotcha. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome that it did that. Yeah, that's really cool. It's like, let me see, 3 seasons. Yeah, like I said, Slink, I don't really watch TV shows, so not gonna probably watch that. But again, thank you for the suggestion. DJ, I should see your hive. Okay, I'll check it out in just a second. After this meteor shower's over. I want to try to get the delicious meteors. They're very tasty. You never watched TV shows until you watched that one? Oh, I missed the small one. Damn it. I got you, Slink. Yeah, I just primarily watch YouTube videos. One show you wish you could watch for the first time again is Walking Dead. Oh, okay. So have you seen all of the episodes and all of the seasons? I've never watched it. I've watched clips. It seems like a pretty good show. Like, there's a lot of storyline and like interesting characters. Yeah, you did watch all of the original show? I gotcha. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. How many seasons are of Walking Dead is there? Your fiance and you watched it together? Okay, nice. Hell yeah. Oh, there's 11 seasons of Walking Dead? Whoa, that's crazy. Damn, I didn't realize there's that many seasons. 117 episodes. Damn, dude. That's, well, that's cool, though. It's cool that they have so much of it, because, if it's enjoyable, it's good to have a lot to watch. You know what show I liked, even though I don't really like shows? I like Dr. House, or just House. Okay, DJ, which one are you again? I don't know which one you are. Okay, Pippin. Okay. Those are no, those aren't fuzzy bees. I don't know what those ones up here. I can't see my mouse, but the ones on the top left. I don't know what those are. But yeah, that's a badass, dude. Looks like you have a really good hive. Level 13. Oh, Demon Bee and Shy Bee. Okay, I gotcha. Nice, dude. Yeah, that's badass. It looks good. It's a good hive. Your fiance had you watch that too. That was really good. Yeah, House was really good, especially like as a prior nurse. Those medical shows are interesting. Well, primarily House. I'm not a big fan of like other medical shows. I hear what's the surgeon with autism? I forgot what show that's called. That seems like it's interesting. Your hive is terrible. You accidentally let a random do your hive. How'd you manage to do that? DJ? Oh, the Good Doctor. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. Oh, Brown Bear's done too. Wow, I've done a lot of quests. Yeah, that's right, Slink. I think that's the one. Yeah. The nurse boss says the pit is the most accurate medical-wise. Oh, okay. I've never seen the pit. But yeah, it's funny. Some of the medical shows are like so inaccurate. Sometimes like how they have like IV lines, but it's like all messed up. I don't know. It's just funny. It cracks me up. So you were a mid-game Blue Hive, but they changed it to Bad Blue Hive. But you're gonna go, okay, DJ. Well, thanks for hanging out and chatting for a bit. I hope you have a good rest of your day or a good rest of your night. You like to watch doctors react to medical shows on YouTube? Yeah, I like Dr. Mike on YouTube. Dr. Mike's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Red pollen, strawberry. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, he's funny. He's very handsome too. He's a very handsome man. I will give him that. Okay, let's see. Defeat 8 scorpions. Okay, let's do that really quick. Oh, I've heard of Dan TDM, but I don't know exactly who he is. I know I think he's the one that called out Logan Paul and KSI, the guys that made Lunchables or Lunchly or whatever the hell it's called. I think Dan TM like called him out on that. But other than that, I haven't seen Dan TDM. But he's your goat. What kind of content does he make? Oh boy. Alright, well, we're slowly taking this guy's health down. Oh, okay, gaming. Okay. Mostly Minecraft. Now it's kind of variety. Okay, I gotcha. That's cool. Nice. Yay! How many stingers? Only 2 stingers? Damn it. Ah, damn it. No scorpions. Okay, well I need strawberry. Let's see if we can boost here. Oh, look at that strawberry! Yay! Nice. You have watched every video he's ever posted all the way through. Damn, yeah, that's commitment. Nice. I like watching. Have you seen any of the Explore with Us channels? The EWU channel, where they do like crime documentaries or like murder stuff. Those ones are really good. Oh, you have his autograph? But it was a limited time print online, not in real life. Oh, okay. Well, that's still really cool, though. That's awesome. Nice. And you haven't? Oh, okay. Explore with Us is really good. Because I like watching, like, the crime stuff, too. And, like, interrogations. You would burst into tears if you met him IRL. Does he ever do like go to those conventions? That's like your number one celebrity. Nice, hell yeah. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, that's a bummer. So I was gonna say you could go see him that way, but that sucks. Hmm. He used to, but you were too little. Now he's a dad to 2 kids now. Plus he's British. Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, hey, what's up, femboy? You came to say hi and use meteors? Have a good day and you're gonna grind? Okay, yeah. So you're gonna join the game and do meteors? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Well, thank you, femboy. Thank you for that. And I hope you have a good day as well. Oh shit, where is it? Oh no. Oh no, where is it? But yeah, thanks, femboy. I appreciate that. And again, have a good day. If you were dying, you meet Dan TM would be your make-a-wish. Well, all you need to do is just, get a terminal disease, I guess, and then hit up Make-A-Wish. You also watch this guy called Cub Scouts? What kind of content does he make? Or who's Cub Scouts? Yeah, seriously. I mean, it sounds like it might possibly be worth it. I mean, I don't mean to, like, joke. I know cancer's a serious thing, but... Oh, he does variety gaming too, much more vulgar and crude. Okay, nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like that sort of content too, but like it doesn't seem like it's too common because like people don't want to get demonetized. Oh, why is that not picking up? That's... Alright, I'll have to possibly check him out. Cub Scouts. He does this series called Free Random Games. And plays crazy whack ass free games. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it sounds pretty funny. Oh hey, what's up, Sassy? It's good to have you back. How was your VR session? Did you have a good time in virtual reality? Hello, Metal Hammer. How's it going? Diamond Mask or Pedal Belt first? I'm gonna do Pedal Belt first, probably. Oh, you're asking like what you should get. I don't know enough about the game to tell you. So sorry, but I think I'm gonna try to do Pedal Belt because I don't have a lot of diamond eggs. I gambled on the diamond eggs to try to get mythics, and it did not work. But it's okay. I don't have any regrets. You had a great session, Sassy? Good, I'm glad to hear it. And you only played VR once? You have a VR arcade in your city? Oh, nice, okay. VR is so badass. Oh, it's so cool. I used to have an Oculus Rift, and it was so fun playing virtual reality games. Oh, I love it. You saved all yours, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's smart. But to be fair, I'm not playing this game like very seriously. Like, I'm not trying to like play hardcore or anything like that. So it's like, I kind of thought it was fun to gamble them to see, and also kind of spike the cortisol of some of my viewers. They're like, no, don't do the diamond egg. When you went, your brother played the shooters and like Beat Saber, you played Job Simulator. Oh, Job Simulator is pretty good. At least I think, is it the one that's like with robots? Like robots are enacting how jobs used to be. Yeah, that shit's hella funny. Beat Saber's really good. Super Hot is really good too. But yeah, the Job Simulator is pretty funny. You have a Meta Quest 3S. Oh, nice, Sassy. Hell yeah, nice. But yeah, it's super funny because it's like I don't know, the humor in it is like really, I think, really funny. But yeah, VR, it's just so cool. Like VR, just oh man, it's crazy. I hopefully one day I will be able to get another headset sometime soon. But I'm not counting on that anytime soon. That's definitely on the lower end of priorities. But Super Hot was really cool too. That felt like being in the Matrix. Super Hot. Super Hot. Yes, you're. Honestly, I feel like I would want the laser hair removal first. Honestly. But that would definitely cost much more money. Oh, Sassy, you're gonna go watch YouTube. Bye bye. Okay, Sassy. Well, thanks for popping in and saying hello. It was nice seeing you again. Have a good rest of your day or good rest of your night, Sassy. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, and you know, Caitlin, I hate to say it, I think at 7 p.m. I'm gonna call it good, just because I've been streaming quite a bit today. So in 18 minutes I'm gonna end the stream, but I'll stream tomorrow. Oh, that'll be 9 p.m. for you. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. But yeah, because I'm like really really tired, and yeah, bed sounds pretty good. But yeah, I'll be streaming most likely tomorrow. Oh, shower tonight because you work early tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, I don't know. It's nice streaming every day, or at least I try to stream every day. Yeah, just I don't know. For me, it's like been helpful for my mental health. Like it's been good for my anxiety and good for my depression. It's kind of like hanging out with friends almost. I know that sounds kind of weird or maybe pathetic, but yeah, chatting with you guys and hanging out, it's like feels like hanging out with friends. I don't know. I feel like it's like friends. So it kind of satisfies that social itch. And again, with with the mental health, it just keeps me occupied, and it's like something to do. Well, thanks, Caitlin, and thanks, Com. I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. It's just nice It's just nice spending time with you guys and chatting. It's just always a good time. I really appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting there. I have a few level 9s. Actually, I have one level 10 too. But I have a few level 9s, I think. Yeah, like there's one. There's one. So I'm getting there. I almost have enough gingerbread to get a mythic egg. So I'll be working on that. So, and then I'm going to try to get pedal belt soon. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I plan on holding on to them for the time being because, yeah, I'm very appreciative of having them. So I don't really want to give them away or trade them. Oh, okay. Is that like a website? That's very interesting, huh? Oh, hey, oh, okay. Truth on YouTube says, "Yo, man, it's Truth. Changed my channel name." Okay, nice. Crime and Cards. I like it, dude. I like that channel name. And, sounds like a good name because it's like you do the crime stuff, but then also you said you were opening up cards earlier today in the morning. So yeah, I like it. That's a good name. Just for values and trading. Okay, I got you, Calm. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know they have that available, but it's kind of cool to see like what things are worth. Why did they go up in value though? Like, was there any reason for those Cub skins to go up in value? Oh, hey, Metal Hammer, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, and thanks, Dakota, for the reminder. I appreciate that. I know Jesus loves me. And, yeah, crime. That's opening cards while talking about crime so you can integrate both hobbies. Yeah, that's hella cool, dude. So, have cards been like your hobby for a while, or is that a relatively new hobby? And yeah, Calm, I'm having a pretty good day. I'm very tired because I'm pretty sure I have sleep apnea, which I'm waiting to get I have an appointment to deal with, but that's a while away. So I'm so tired. But other than that, like, yeah, today's been a good day. I've been having a really good time streaming. So yeah, it's been good. What about you? How has your day been? Oh, really? So your profession is in cards? Like, would you mind elaborating? Like, I'm really curious. I'd love to hear. You have everything from football to Pokemon to Marvel, literally everything. Oh, wow, okay, shit. What's your most expensive card? Man, I used to have Pokemon cards. I sold them though for beer money. Back when I was back in 2020 after the nitrous oxide and nerve damage and trying to just drink my sorrows away. Yeah, I didn't have anything like super valuable, but yeah, I sold my Pokemon cards. Yep, you buy and sell cards. You can make money by flipping, but I do what's called grading. Okay, I was gonna ask you, like, so you rate the cards, right? Like, so someone sends you a card and you rate it or you grade it based on the condition of it, right? And then you put it in the little, like, not laminated, but like plastic case or something, and it gets a grade. Caitlin, you say your fiance is addicted to Pokemon cards. He has 3 boxes here. You need to bring on your next trip. Oh boy. Okay, interesting. That's how big are those boxes, Caitlin? And Crime says sports probably, well, yeah, sports probably around 3.5k, and Pokemon, my Charizard PSA 9 is like 1600. Hell yeah, dude, that's badass. Nice. And so, yes, sir, you send it off. Nice, okay. That's super cool. I appreciate you sharing that about yourself. That's awesome. So a $200 card could turn into a 1.2k card if you get a 10. Yeah. Yeah, that's super interesting. I've never gotten into cards like that. But it sounds like a really cool like hobby and profession to have. Caitlin says, deadass, 60% of my suitcase will be full of his stuff. He's either ordered to my house or from Xmas. Oh boy. Well, at least you'll have 40% of your suitcase for clothes and stuff. So that's not too bad, I guess. Hopefully you won't need to bring a lot of clothes or anything. Or maybe you could like bring 2 suitcases. I hate flying. Flying's such a pain in the ass. And also, like, I wouldn't say I'm like deathly afraid of like flying, but I've watched a lot of those videos where like they depict real life plane crashes and incidences in Flight Simulator. And dude, some of the stuff, some of those events are so scary, dude. Oh my god. Like, just imagine, like, there's like one time this plane like ended up flipping upside down and then like just went down and then eventually crashed. Imagine being on that plane, being upside down, heading straight down to the ground, knowing you're about to die. Oh god, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. I still will fly, but it's just like, oh man, some of those incidences are crazy, like scary, man. Oh, when you bring it up, he just says we can do laundry. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you don't like it. The flight there is 7.5 hours. Oh yeah, that really sucks. Damn. Crime says, yeah, it's tedious but also fun at the same time because the card community has blown up. I've been in it for a bit and predicted the 2020 spike. Oh, okay. You just figured everyone would be cooped up, so you took advantage of the nostalgic way everyone fell back into, if that makes sense. Also made 40k selling N95 masks in 3 weeks, but we won't talk about that. Okay, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, dude, you know, you just gotta follow your intuition, or yeah, follow your hunches and be like, oh well, everyone's gonna, like you said, everyone's gonna be cooped up, and to take advantage of it, or like be smart about it. But yeah, Caitlin, I agree. Like, you're more likely to crash in a car than you are a plane. It's just like we hear about plane crashes, like we don't really hear about car accidents, car crashes. But still, though, like, oh man, those flight things. Oh, there was one too where it was two JAL, like Japanese airlines planes, that there was like a mismatch in communication, or like just whatever. But the planes like came so close to hitting each other, and then one, like, I think both of them had to like really like go take a deep dive to avoid crashing. So like they just barely didn't crash. Oh, there's so many. Oh, it's so crazy. Oh yeah, crime. Seriously, crazy how COVID just disappeared, right? Huh? Yeah, I know, dude. I won't get into COVID, but yeah, it's ridiculous. The whole. Oh, 2 weeks. That's all we need is 2 weeks. Hey, what's up, Tides? Tides on TikTok says, hey, how are you doing, Tides? And Caitlin, you're scared too, especially because you do it all alone. The first time you visited him was your first time flying alone and first time leaving your country. Oh yeah, yeah, that's pretty. Can be pretty scary. I don't know what. Tide says, guess what? I don't know what, Tides. You've got generalized anxiety disorder? Is that what you mean by GAD? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Caitlin, I was a psychiatric nurse too. I did most of my nursing in behavioral health, and then the last bit was detox with behavioral health mixed in. But I'm sorry to hear that, Tides. At least now you've been diagnosed, so you can like be aware of it and like maybe treat it or something. But I have generalized anxiety disorder too, and fortunately I take Visceral, which is like a better version of Benadryl. It helps with anxiety without it being like addictive. V2, yeah, W being back to B Swarm for sure. Yeah, hell yeah. Crime says, me either, but just saying I'm 32 and see everything they did with wide open eyes, man. Oh, Jesus. I wonder if the Greeks or Mayans had all these conditions. Yeah, that's a really good, that's a good, question, Crime. But yeah, dude, crazy how all that went down. Give him a few Xanax, he'll be alright. No, man, those benzos will mess you up. I mean, if used appropriately, yeah, they're really good for dealing with acute anxiety, but oh man, they're so abusable. And Tides, you don't do meds? I gotcha. Well, still, it's good to have a diagnosis, so that way you can seek counseling or like at least know like, hey, I have anxiety. How am I going to deal with it? And like use cognitive behavioral therapy techniques to like help you, or I don't know. It's just good to know what your diagnosis is, you know. Alright, let's turn that back off. Ugh. But yeah, having anxiety sucks, man. I hate having anxiety. Ugh. And depression too. I don't know what's worse, depression or anxiety. Oh, you don't have enough to get therapy and such? I gotcha. Well, I don't know. At least, you know, like you can look up coping skills on YouTube or something, or on Google. But how do you feel about that diagnosis? Like, is that a surprise to you, or like, does it like make sense? Like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Crime says, I'm just saying if we had to wake up every day, go hunt for our food, gather our fires, there wouldn't be 99% of these conditions. Problem today is too many people are inside, not out. Yeah, I agree, Crime. Yeah, it's definitely... I mean, don't give... Like, I still think that, like, with depression, anxiety, and other mental health conditions, I really do feel that some of that is just, like, genetic and also... just how people are. You know, I think people can have neurochemical imbalances, you know, like so lower dopamine or lower serotonin. Hey Grayson, thanks for the follow on TikTok. I really appreciate it. But, you know, have like be more predisposed, or, you know, having too much dopamine lead to like schizophrenia or bipolar. But I agree, like a lot of it is exacerbated by today's society and conditions. It's like, yeah, it makes sense that people are depressed and anxious when, yeah, you know, you have to get up, go to work like 8 to 12 hours a day in like a job that you don't really like, you know, deal with the commute, come home, have, you know, only a little bit of time to like maybe make food, like eat some like ultra processed crap, go to bed, not sleep very well because, you know, you're doom scrolling on your phone and like, etc. And then like the state of the world. Yeah, there's just, yeah, dude, there's just so much. Whereas if we were like out in nature and like had to hunt and like do all that, yeah, I think things would be much different. Tide says, yeah, I go to Roblox to find people to talk to. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. And then says, well, I absolutely despise it, especially when I get panic attacks. I hate them so much. Yeah, dude, I really hate panic attacks too. It's terrible, man. It's like, feels like you're having a heart attack. Caitlin says, bruh, the state of the world is S-word right now. Why would people be happy? Yeah, exactly. And you know, I think I want to stay up a little bit later. Just because I'm really enjoying our conversations. Ryan says, Unk playing bad. Evan corrects themselves. BSS. Yeah, Ryan, I am playing some Bee Shawarma Simulator. It's a pretty good game. I like it because like I can like play it pretty mindlessly and like talk to you guys. Caitlin says, yay. Crime says, yep. Once you leave the hamster wheel, you realize how many people are trapped. You're happy AF. LOL. Yeah, for real, dude. It's, yeah. And it's so sad. I don't know. I just feel like there is and should be a better way of doing things, you know? Crime says, so tell that chick to smoke a joint or something. I don't know if that would, I don't know. To be fair, like, for anxiety, like, for some people, marijuana might exacerbate that. So, I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. That's why I did so much nitrous oxide. I did a lot. I don't know about you, but I did a lot of nitrous oxide to cope with my depression and my anxiety, because it really helped. It really helped. The nitrous oxide really helped with my depression and anxiety, not just when I was actively using it, but you know, when I would use it a decent amount, like I would have an afterglow. So like up to like a week or so after my last use, I would feel less depressed and less anxious, you know. So that's why I used it so much. And then I started becoming delusional, and that's why I started using it even more. Caitlin says, I think if not for my fiance, I would be struggling a lot mentally. He is truly my rock and safe place. Yeah, that's great. I'm glad that you have your fiance as a rock. Tide says, almost no point. I've got like a few friends and barely anyone emotionally mature to help me cope with it. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That's really shitty. Evan, Caitlin says, that could be really hard. I feel for you and hope you can feel better soon. Yeah, same. Okay, so Crime says, no, I mean the one who said there's no reason to be happy. Okay, Crime, or Caitlin, Crime, one of my YouTube viewers, is saying, you should smoke a joint or something to be more happy. Oh no, Caitlin! Crime, Caitlin says, bro, tell him I said STFU. Oh, that's not very nice. You don't want to smoke a joint? Well, you were just saying, like, how is anyone supposed to be happy? You know, he's just trying to, I don't know, give you a suggestion to be happy, perhaps. Caitlin, do you smoke? Or do you use marijuanas? Crime says, I just did it to do it. To be honest, I smoked bud at night to sleep now. That's about it. Yeah, I can't believe how fast that horse-ish took me down, dude. Evan, Crime says, ha 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 ha. Evan laughing while rolling emojis. I don't know what your name is. The person with the emoji says a kid ate something and he went to the hospital, but it wasn't his fault. What kid and what did they eat? I don't quite know. Yeah, I need some more context, please. Lorenzo says, how do you have a lot of capacity? Just because my porcelain thing, and then also like Cobalt Guard. I don't know. I don't really know exactly why, but Caitlin says, man, not the flowers. Absolutely not. Okay, I got you. No drugs or alcohol for your fiance and I. That's awesome, Caitlin. I'm really glad. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with doing it moderately, but yeah, that's rad. Nice. Kind of keeps life more simple. That's what I like about I'm completely sober as well, so I like it. It just helps my life stay more stable. But yeah, some people, still can occasionally drink or occasionally smoke, and that works for them. So everyone's recovery looks different. But yeah, that's cool. Nice. For Sala, yeah, we beefing across entertainment platforms now. Yes, we are. Tide says, what's like a safe smoking replacement? You don't want to smoke? I don't really know, Tides. I would say like there's really no substance to replace it. Just being active in your recovery. Like, I don't know, finding some support groups and whatnot. I don't know. I'm tired and like I haven't eaten in over 24 hours, so my brain's not working super great. Or get off nicotine. Oh, Caitlin saying get off nicotine. But yeah, what else is a replacement for smoking someone said chocolate? Yeah, like I said, like finding like some other activities, like actively working in recovery. So maybe going to like groups or finding hobbies and stuff that interests you. But I don't know. Crime says, and as far as drinking, I drank so much in high school, dude. So now I drink maybe once or twice a year, thank God, because I think alcohol is the actual gateway drug. IMO. Just think about how many people a liquor store killed annually. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I would say, like, most anything could be a gateway drug. I mean, like, when you try alcohol or you try marijuana and you have a good experience, like it makes you feel so good. It's like, oh man, I like, and especially for some of us that are predisposed towards addiction, like myself, like some of us are just like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I'm gonna try more. And I hate to say it, like, as a child, I grew up with like Dare, and it's like, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. But like you smoke or you drink and you're like, oh wow, this isn't like killing me, or this isn't harmful, like what's the big deal? So it's like, oh well, maybe I'll try some other stuff. So I think like a lot of stuff can be gateway drugs. But yeah, alcohol causes like alcohol is definitely part of a lot of preventable deaths and a lot of preventable conditions in the world, that's for sure. Caitlin says, when I'm anxious, I force myself to breathe and I listen to a lullaby. Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. I think focused breathing or deep breathing can be helpful for sure. Rosalvo says, sins or try those diffuser vape things that don't have nicotine. Oh, that's a good suggestion, Versalvo. Yeah, or, well, I don't know if you could afford nicotine gum or patches, but that's another possibility. Caitlin says, and spam TF out of my fiance's phone. I just try to remind myself that's almost never that serious. Yeah, but sometimes when you're just like in that position, like feeling that way, it's so hard to remind ourselves that's never serious. Tide says, when I get even a bit of pain or discomfort, I think about worst case scenario already. Oh no, chest pain, is it a heart attack or something like that? Okay, so Tides, it sounds like, yeah, that anxiety at play and like kind of overthinking it or catastrophizing, that's definitely a pretty big cognitive disorder or cognitive distortion. Crime says, I can smoke all the weed in my dispensary and live, so I guess that's my point. Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. For me, though, I don't like to smoke because for me, it just really demotivates me a lot. And I'm not blaming that on marijuana. I'm blaming that on just me. That's just how I personally respond to marijuana, especially since I just want to smoke all day long. Like wake up and wake and bake and just smoke all day and not get anything done. So for me, it's nice abstaining from marijuana as well. Crime says, I watched a 40-year-old mom drink herself to death, 1.5 liter of vodka a day, and at 45 she died. It's a silent killer, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it is really sad. And I'm sorry to hear that too. That's a really shitty experience, a really horrible thing to witness, be part of and be powerless against, just to see that happen. Crime says, same, that's why I smoke before bed. I only like indicas. I gotcha. Yeah, but for me, even if I were to smoke before bed, next thing I know, I would be smoking during the day too. So yeah, just for me personally, I just need to abstain from everything. It's best for me. Caitlin says, I watch videos of our dog because she always makes me smile. It's just all about finding out what works for you. Yeah, exactly. Like everyone develops different coping skills, and everyone's recovery from substance abuse and recovery from mental health looks different. So it's not like one size fits all when it comes to recovery and mental health and addiction. So Tides, you don't want to smoke because it'll give you more diseases and such. Are you talking about like cigarettes, like nicotine, or are you talking about marijuana? And Crime says, yeah, it was my brother's stepmom who was just always there. So that also kind of scared me into stop drinking after high school. And you're 32 now in great health. Yeah, nice, dude. That's awesome. Well, again, it's not nice to see that, but I'm glad that you stopped drinking after high school, and you being 32 years old now and in great health. That's awesome. I'm thankful. I'm glad for you for that part. And Crime, do you work out? I don't know if we talked about this, but do you like weightlift or work out or anything? Caitlin says, sometimes if I'm crying, I'll look in the mirror and get embarrassed, and it helps me chill out. Yeah, okay, that's one way to do it. But yeah, again, it's like you found something that works for you. For me, that I don't think that would work. Crime says, and I intermittent fast, so I was already in calorie deficit. I think that's how nitrous took me down so quick, man. Because I see others who have done nitrous for years and then have problems. Yeah. That's what exactly I like. It's crazy, Crime, because like I have had some people reach out to me and like done like still a decent amount of nitrous, but like not like a ton, and end up with really bad nerve damage. And it's like with me, like I don't know how I abused so much of it for so long. And my diet was really crap too. Like I really did not eat. Like I was super manic and psychotic for pretty much that entire 3.5 month binge. And I barely ate because I was just spending all my time going to get nitrous, using it, and then going to get more. So I really don't understand how the hell it lasted so long until I got nerve damage. And then I'm also really surprised that I was able to recover so well. I mean, it took a while, but at least I was able to recover pretty much 99%. You weighed 147. I gotcha. I weighed like 180 when that happened. But yeah, so you're kind of light. Kitten says, yes, or I'll go take a picture of myself. Tide says, I just pray because for some reason it calms me down. Oh yeah, prayer can be really helpful for some people. Yeah, nice. Caitlin says, or if I'm at work, lots of snuggles with my babies and making them laugh helps me feel better. Yeah, that's awesome, Caitlin. Tide says, you really don't know who's struggling. Yeah, that's very true, Tides. Hey, what's up, Taco Boy? Taco Boy says it feels late, but it's only 10 p.m. for me. Yeah, it's late for me, or at least I'm super tired, but I'm really enjoying my conversations with all you guys, so I'm staying up a little bit later. Crime says, and I have a natural build. Lowest I was before when I was 18 and doing BJJ. Now I'm back to 185 to 190. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, that's a good weight, dude. Hell yeah. That's good stuff. Hello, Kinga. Kinga on YouTube says, oh my god, finally I found you. Oh. So did you lose me, Kinga? Oh, Mr. J, your account got banned. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh, welcome back. I'm sorry that your account got banned. But it's good to see you. I'm glad you found me again. Crime says, I was 171 when I was 18, and that was the lowest I had been up until the nitrous flat out took me down. I gotcha. Then says, came out of the hospital at 147. People said I looked unwell, even though I'm only 6 foot. Yeah, I mean, 6 foot for 147's pretty light. I don't know, but at the same time, weight looks different on different people. Like so, but yeah, that sounds relatively light. Tide says, wasn't the first time I watched your live stream as a Terraria one? Very possible. I started off. I think I started off playing. I started off playing the. What is the robot? The Mech Arena. I played a Mech Arena because it was a freecash.com offer, and I was like, well, you know what, I might as well start stream. That's how I started streaming. It was a freecash.com offer, and I was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna make money on this. You know what, it'd be fun, like, to do it on live. So that's why I started live, and then after I beat it or got all the cash back, I ended up doing Terraria, and then from there I ventured out to other games. So yeah, that you were most likely is the Terraria one. Hey, what's up, Anger? Anger says, yo, what's good? I've been trying to find you for a long time because your main got banned. Oh, okay. Anger, what was your main? And Tide says it was like you were trying to beat Terraria on Legendary mode. It was the eye. No, I've never played Legendary mode. So maybe you're thinking of someone else? Oh, Mr. J. Oh, okay. Oh, you're on TikTok too now. Okay. So you found me on YouTube and you found me on TikTok. Yeah, Metal. I was going to, but I was going to end, but you know, I'm having a really good conversation with people, so I decided I'm going to stay up a little bit later. Yeah, maybe another mode, something like that. It was a while. It's been a while. Crime says, yeah, exactly. I lost my natural build, but luckily Eaton brought me back. I advise anyone thinking of touching that ish to stay far away. Yeah. It's so fiendish, you know. It's like with the nitrous, it's like so short-lived and like so like interested and euphoric that it's just like you want more, you know. And so especially like for me, I was doing the cartridges, the whippets. It's like, yeah, you do one and you're just like, whoa, and you're like, you want to do another one, and then it's just like you want to just keep doing them. So it's like I would just get hundreds of them and just do them back to back to back to back, you know. It's craziness. So yeah, I advise people to stay away from it too, you know. It's not very it's just not going to lead to really good consequences. Yeah, I don't know, Tides. Like I said, it's been a while. I don't quite remember. Metal Hammer says, not gonna lie, do your Spirit Bear and Bucko B quest. Yeah, I know I probably should, but I like to work. I'm working on like Brown Bear. I like Brown Bear for some reason. He's my homie, so I'm just helping him out. Crime says, and like I said, at one point I was so effed up mentally that the only videos I could watch were yours talking about your experience. Everything else felt too intense, if that makes sense. Yeah, like intense in what way? Like, were you also like psychotic or like manic? Like, I'm not sure if you experienced like the mania and like psychosis after using it for a while, or was this like after you experienced? Oh, okay, so yeah, yup, you thought if you stopped and slept that the next day you'd feel normal, but boy, I was wrong. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, that mania and psychosis lasts for like at least a week, you know. And it's scary. It's so scary, man. Like when your whole reality is just like, oh man, it's terrifying, man. Like I was so paranoid that like this was gonna get me and that was gonna get me and this and that. You'd get brain zaps. Oh yeah, I had a positive La Hermet's sign, which I don't know if you experienced, but like when I looked down, I would get this like buzzing electric sensation up and down my spine and up and down my body. But at the time, I didn't know that that was a sign of nerve damage. I thought it was like negative energy. So yeah, okay, yeah, dude. So I can see why, yeah, watching other content or anything else would just feel too intense. So I'm really glad that you found my videos, and I'm really glad that my videos were helpful for you, Crime. I'm really glad to hear that. Taco Boy says, I did a full body workout and then woke up not sore. Then a few hours later, I'm so sore. Yeah, I know. That's why it's called delayed onset muscle soreness. Those DOMs. Ty says, yeah, they take pretty long before you feel sore. Yeah, definitely. Crime says, I literally watched the door to my room blow up like a balloon, and then I knew it was time to do something. Dude, trust me, I get it. Yeah, my spine hurt like a MF'er. Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's just, did you also, like, Crime, did you have, like, hyper-religious delusions? Like, for me, like, that was pretty frequent. Like, I thought, like, I was, like, I don't know, it felt like a demonic presence, too, or, like, I don't know, man. It's so hard to, like, describe and articulate the experience completely. Tides, you're gonna go now. Okay, Tides, well, have a good rest of your day / good rest of your nights. I hope you get things figured out with the smoking, and yeah, I hope I'll see you again sometime soon. Crime says that's why I went to the ER and they admitted me, but actually helped me. I know you said it's useless to go, but I'm sure glad I did. I felt like a new person when I left. Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, I guess maybe I should have phrased that. Well, yeah, I don't want to discourage people from going to the ED, but for me, it was totally pointless to go to the emergency room. So how long were you in the emergency room? And, like, what did they do that helped you? Like, for me, when I went, I was able to walk a little bit, and I wasn't psychotic anymore. But yeah, all they did for me was give me like an IV with like a liter of normal saline. And then they did some blood tests. They checked my vitamin B12, which was normal at the time, but they also checked my methylmalonic acid, which was super elevated. But then they wrote me a script for vitamin B12, and then they discharged me. I think they encouraged me to, like, I don't know if they did a referral or they encouraged me to go to, like, to neurology, but I never did. Because I was just like, I'm, like, hopeless. I'm just like, yes, there's no way this is going to get better. Well, it only took 2 to 3 weeks to take me down. But in that time, I thought someone was gonna come take me to the psych ward. Yeah, that's fair. You know, I'm kind of actually surprised I didn't get put in the psych ward after my Christmas Day incident with the police. Like, you would think after that sort of behavior, you would take someone to the psych ward, but no, they just booked me and then... Wait. Oh, it's Brown Bear. Whoops. They just booked me and then gave me a court date the following day and, like, let me leave. Alright. I'm glad at least they didn't put me in jail. That would have been bad. In that current state. They pumped you full of vitamins, which you definitely needed, and would help you get back to walking on your own. So about 4 days, you just felt like you were walking on a carousel. I know, dude, like, that instability, like... It's terrible where it's just like, oh, like just being like, for me, I was like so scared I was gonna fall down, and like did fall down often. Yeah, so I'm glad you were there for 4 days. It sounds like it was helpful. Yeah, and so I can imagine it's helpful for some people, but yeah, for me, like, I was like, it was far enough away from the onset of the nerve damage and like from when I last used nitrous to like where there's really not much they were going to be able to do for me and did do for me. For real, that story is wild. Yeah, I know, dude. It's probably too late now. I don't know if they even had body cams available before 2020, but it would be interesting to get the body cam footage. Even if they did have body cams, I'm sure it would be too late. But dude, I would love to see the body cam footage of my arrest, like that whole incident. Wait, what am I doing? Bamboo Field, Scorpions, Bucko Beat. Yeah, let's do Bucko Beat. Blue Flower Field. Oh, I need goo. Ah, damn it. Okay, goo. Some states, all body cam footage is public record. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into. Trying to get that, see if that's available. Yeah, everyone is different. Oh wait, oh sorry. You hear so many stories of people going through this, then start doing it again. F that experience gave me PTSD. Yeah, everyone is different. You did a ton, brother. I know, dude. I don't know how I managed to do so many. Everyone, what's crazy is I did do more. So I don't remember the exact timeline, but it was like I was able to start walking. Soon, or like, sorry, I saw you said. Well, I thought I said someone said soon. No, I was able to start walking, and so I ran out of money, and like I had no money to pay for rent. So my parents sent me a check for like a few $1,000s to pay rent. And instead of paying rent, so I still wasn't able to walk well enough to like be out in public or even drive a car, but I could at least get around my apartment easier. So instead of actually paying rent, I spent that money. I found a way to use Postmates. I could get Postmates to go to a restaurant supply store, and I could custom order nitrous oxide cartridges. So even after, the arrest and like all the psychosis and craziness, and then the nerve damage and not being able to walk or stand, and then slowly recovering, despite all that, when I got money, I found a way to get it delivered to me and did nitrous still. Like, that's so crazy, dude. Like, that's insane. Like, why would you do that? It's crazy. Yeah, so I would just get Postmates to deliver it, and then blew through that money. And I'm very fortunate. I know this sounds messed up. But I shouldn't say I'm glad for COVID, but the whole COVID thing ended up working out. It was like such good timing. And again, I know it sounds messed up, but it was such good timing because of the COVID stuff. The eviction moratoriums that were put in place, I didn't have to worry about being evicted. So, because had this been like during a different time without COVID, I would have been evicted. I would have been kicked out of my apartments, because any money I got, I just spent on nitrous. So yeah, it kind of worked out. The timing was well. But again, like, if I could go back and change history and like make it so there was no COVID, I would have no COVID and just be homeless. I wouldn't want to put COVID on the world and everything it did. Your chat would love it too. Yeah, okay, I don't know. But the thing is too with the body cam footage is I would be afraid of it giving away what city I live in. So I would have to, like, if they did have like the city, like the cop cars, like, city on the cars, I would have to find a way to blur that out, preferably, or just be comfortable sharing my city, but I would prefer not to share my city. But yeah, you remember hearing that you had them delivered. Like I said, I watched a lot of your vids. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very blessed to have the parents I do. I'm very, very thankful for my parents. My parents have been incredibly supportive, emotionally and financially. Yeah, they've just been amazing in every single way. I'm very thankful for them. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will, guys. Maybe I will look into getting some body cam footage. If it's still available. I don't know if it's still available. But that would be very interesting to watch. Dude, when I got out of the hospital, I literally came home, took the big can of nitrous. I think you're gonna finish. I don't know if you're finishing your sentence, but because I don't know what you mean by took the big can. Oh, okay, all right. I was like, did you take it and use it? Okay, so you took the big can of nitrous, went down to the gas station, and chucked it into the wall. Yeah, I got you, man. That's understandable. With just how much damage it caused. Told him that ish almost killed me, and then took $70 worth of stuff and walked out. What did you take of their stuff? You were livid? Yeah, I'm sure you were livid. That's understandable. Hey, what's up, Evil Risky? How are you doing today? How this evening? How are you doing this evening? Man, I wish I had sparkling water still. Damn it. Oh, you're doing well? Good. I'm glad to hear it. How am I? I'm decent. It's been a pretty good day doing a streamathon. I I am awfully tired, and yeah, I think I'm gonna be going to bed for reals this time, probably in the next like 5 minutes or so. I really need to go to sleep. You got sparkling water too? Hell yeah! What flavor did you get? And streamathon, that's new. Well, I've done some streamathons before, but yeah, today my recovery canceled. I had a meeting at 4 p.m. I was supposed to do, but my recovery canceled, so I didn't really have anything else to do today. I'm not working out this week, so I just had a lot of free time. Hey, what's up, Femboy? It's good to see you again. Hello again. Big Dog, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate it. Crime says, just whatever I can find, still go there to this day somehow. You're not banned. That's funny as hell. Oh, you have grapefruit? Yeah, grapefruit's a good flavor. It's empty. I know I should recycle, but grapefruit, baby. Colin says, should I join? I mean, if you want to, Colin, but I'm gonna be going. I really need to go to bed. Oh, hey, Anger, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I need to go to bed. I am super duper tired, and it's pretty. Oh, but I'm just enjoying talking to you guys, though. You have the same brand too, Evil? Nice, hell yeah. It's a really good brand. It's really affordable too, which is what I like. Do I wear fragrance, Dover? No, not typically. I used to wear Aqua de Jo by Armani or whatever. Dude, that stuff, oh man, girls love that. I would get like so many compliments at work from wearing that. Well, I don't know, Femboy. Let me play it by ear. Maybe a few more minutes. I'll stay on a few more minutes. Yeah, I do. Sometimes I go to sleep earlier than this, Evil. Like, I have really bad exhaustion. Like, my sleep apnea is, like, really bad. At least I think I have sleep apnea, so, like, I'm just always exhausted. So, yeah, I am able to go to bed pretty early. Crime says, then a few days later, I went in and they had taken the nitrous out of the display cases because I told them it literally killed me. Oh, wow, okay, well, that was nice of them to do that. And Crime says, getting late, bro. I'll see you next time. Yeah, Crime, it was nice seeing you and talking with you. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And, yeah, hopefully I'll see you again sometime soon. You have cologne. You love that. What cologne do you have, Dover? And please stay for a little bit longer. Like a few minutes, but yeah, I really need to sleep. Because not only am I like really tired, but I have not eaten in over 24 hours, and so I'm running on fumes. Yeah, hold on, let me scroll up here. Yeah, his username is not Gunner Femboy. That's his username. Crime. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. It's a funny username. Oh wait, Steel? Oh, Steel's another streamer. Steel said he was gonna sleep like a baby. That's what I'm gonna do too. And just a tiny little bit. Yeah, thanks, Crime. I appreciate it. I'll catch you later, man. Can I explain what sleep apnea or something? So, with sleep apnea, I don't know if it varies, but my understanding is like, so when you're laying down and you go to sleep and like your muscle, like your body relaxes, I think it's your tongue, or maybe in some people it's like something like, I guess just your, I don't know, something relaxes and like so your tongue kind of covers your airway. So because of that, you can't breathe. No air can pass. And by the way, Kevin, hello to you as well. So no air can pass. So your body, like your oxygen levels go down enough to where your body's like, your brain's like, what the hell, man? And so you'll wake up, but typically people will have like micro wake ups. So it won't be a full blown like eyes awake, like I'm conscious, like oh my god, I couldn't breathe. but it's more of a few seconds of waking up, which then, you know, like takes care of the tongue problem, and then you go back to sleep, and then it'll happen again. And I think with sleep apnea, like I think some people can like stop breathing like up to 100 or more times. So it's like you're just having your sleep constantly interrupted. And also because of it, I do wake up several times in the middle of the night, like consciously. Whereas if I didn't have sleep apnea, I probably wouldn't. So I get up several times a night and have to pee. So yeah, it just totally disruptive for my sleep. So it's just really messing me up, dude. Like I can sleep for like 8 to 10 hours or more, and when I wake up, it feels like I didn't sleep at all. So yeah, it sucks. Just sleep upside down. Yeah, that's not very comfortable though. Not really ideal. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry to say I am gonna go to bed. I was planning on 7 p.m., but it's 7:36. I know it's not super late for some of you, but I'm just so tired. So, but I will be streaming tomorrow. I do plan on streaming tomorrow. So, yeah, Evil, you did come a little late. I'm sorry to say, but I'll stream tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or a good rest of your night. It was fun hanging out and chatting with you guys. I hope you all take care, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys later. Let's stop this. Okay, Evan, if you guys are watching this as recorded on my gaming channel, if you guys like the content, please hit that like button. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.